All right, let's get started. We're going to start with a simple squat, legs together, squat, and you're going to circle those arms back. Try to touch the back wall. Just a series of squats, weight in the heels. Let's do 3 more like this. There we go. 2 more. Last one. Try some clockwork lunges. Step forward on the right, and then out to your diagonal, and then straight out to the right side, to the back diagonal, and then all the way back. Let's try other leg. Forward on the left, to that diagonal, and out to the side, back diagonal, and all the way back. One more time each side. Front, speed it up a little bit, diagonal. Again, keeping your weight in the heels. Not worried about getting too deep right now. Step it back. Other leg, step it forward. And diagonal. Side, back diagonal, and reverse one. There we go. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it up at the top. Dive down forward. You're going to inchworm out into a plank. Okay, so you're here, right here in plank. Hold that plank nice and strong. If you need to, you drop your knees. Actually, I encourage everybody right now, go ahead and drop to knee plank. And then lift that right arm. Turn your body into a modified side plank. And then back down to plank. And then lift that left arm, modified side plank. Turn your body to that left side. And then back down to plank. Let's do that again, speed it up just a little bit. Lift that right arm, drop it down, and left arm, drop it down, other side, and up. Let's do one more each side. Lift it up, down to plank. Go ahead and stay in knee plank, and then slow tricep push-up. So elbows right into the ribs, lower it down slow, and push it back up. Let's do 3 more, and 2 more. Warming up those triceps and shoulders. Last one. Lift those knees up, hold plank. Concentrate on pulling that belly button into the spine, keeping the butt down. Go ahead and shift it back into down dog. Push those hips up. Give your body a nice little stretch. You can kind of wiggle side to side, loosen up the shoulders and the hips. Go ahead and step the feet forward. Roll it up. Modified skaters. Just stepping side to side, getting a little heat in those lungs, legs. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, all warmed up. Go ahead and grab your weights. Our first move, we've got 8 moves today. We're going to go through the sequence twice and then move into our stretching section. Each move is about 30 seconds. We've got some modifications and progressions that we'll do. Our first move is going to be a tricep pull. Camera angled. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of sit down into a chair position, chest bent towards about a 45-degree angle, and you're going to lift your heels off the ground so that you're on your toes. And then at the same time, we're going to be pulsing those triceps, okay? Who's ready? Thumbs up, we're good? Let's do it. Here we go. Tip it forward, roll those weights up, lift the heels, and pulse. Little tiny pulses. Keep that core pulled in. Protect your lower back. Really trying to isolate that tricep. Also feeling the burn in your calves. and your quads. Might feel a little shaky, might fall off balance, that's okay. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those toes on the ground, heels lifted. Reach your arms out to the side, circle back. Work that balance. My legs are shaking. Make sure you're keeping your hands at shoulder level or below, keeping that core pulled in. Circle. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. Circle forward. Doesn't seem like much movement, but having those arms extended all the way out increases that lever length. If you need to drop the weights at any time, go for it. If you need to drop your feet down, you do that too. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake those shoulders out just a bit. You're going to keep that same position. You're going to lift your elbows up. We've got a shoulder fly and then a press up. So you're right here, still bent to about 45 degrees. Elbows up. Don't let those elbows drop down. You're going to open it, press up, and down. We are here for a full minute, so make sure you're going slow. Here we go. Open it, press, and then back together. You're working really tiny muscles in your back and neck and shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Keep those shoulders down out of your ears. As we get tired, our tendency is to lift those shoulders up. If at any point you need to drop the weight, go for it. Push. Building those nice trap muscles. Woo! I'm feeling that burn. I hope you are too. We've only got 10 seconds left. Keep pushing. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake those arms out. You can drop those weights. We're going to move down to the floor for a little push-up sequence. You can be on your toes or on your knees. Actually, I think I'm going to start on my toes and then move to my knees. We've just got push-ups, 30 seconds, not tricep push-ups. So make sure your hands are a little bit outside the shoulders. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Go at your pace. Remember, you can drop those knees down if you need to. Feel that squeeze in your chest. Keep that butt and back in good alignment. Keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold that push-up position halfway down. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe, you got this. Drop it all the way down, far down as you can go. Feel that burn in your chest. Hold it, hold it. Don't let it go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Push it back just for a second. Stretch it out. Moving on. We've got a lunge series. We're going to do a reverse lunge and a kick forward. So same leg that lunges back, you're going to kick it forward. I'm going to start with our right leg. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it back and kick. Keep your weight in that standing heel, chest up, core pulled in nice and tight. Feeling those quads working. Nice strong kick forward, doesn't matter how high. Next one, hold it down. You're gonna pulse that lunge. Little tiny pulses up and down. Tell yourself, yes, I got this. Both legs burning a little bit. That means it's working. Pulse it. Hold on to it. You've only got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, woo! Shake those legs out. We will attack the other side next round. Now down to the ground. We've got some lovely clams. They're gonna lay down on your side. You can grab a weight if you want. You're gonna bend those legs about 90 degrees, and you're gonna lift that top leg, keeping the heels together, really working those hips and thighs. Your top arm is extended out in front of you with the weight. If you don't want that, you can always drop it here. 30 seconds, here we go. And open. Go at your pace, whatever feels good for your music. Open and close. No other part of you is moving right now, except that top leg. Keep that core pulled in, belly button to spine. Keep going. In 3, 2, 1. Keep it open, little tiny pulses. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Breathe. Keep going. My shoulder's starting to burn. In 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight. You can get that weight out of the way. Move on to all fours. We've got a donkey press. So you're right here. If you have a weight that you can tuck into the back of your knee, great, you can use that, but you don't have to. Simple press, up and down. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Press it up and down. You want to make sure that you're not arching your back as you kick up. Keep that nice neutral spine. Pressing up. Feel that resistance coming from gravity. Keep that core pulled in. Try not to round the shoulders. You guessed it, what's next? Little pulses. Hold it up and pulse. Also feeling it not just in the working glute, but actually the hip that's working to stabilize you on the other side of your body. Keep going, keep pulsing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down for just a second. Next we have a little side lateral leg kick, out and back. Doesn't matter how far your body can get that leg out. As long as you're kicking out to the side, maintaining good posture in your spine. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop that toe down. Last move of this set is a little rainbow. So you're gonna take that leg, cross it all the way over across and back. So you're kind of forming a little rainbow pattern with your toe. In 3, 2, 1, lift it up and tap it over on the other side. and back. There's a lot of work on one side of the body, but you can do it. We have one move after this, and you get a rest. Keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! I am feeling that in my hips. Our last move, number 8, plank hip tap. So you're gonna be in low plank, strong low plank, and you're just gonna simply tap hips down on the ground, working the core. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. If this is challenging, you can drop those knees and still tap those hips. Feel those obliques engage as you shift the weight of your body. Sure your elbows are right over your shoulders. My toes are slipping on the carpet. If you need to take a short rest, reset your form, go for it. Keep going. Drop those hips down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, drop those knees, rest. Towel off if you need to. Grab a sip of water. Got about another 30 seconds. We're gonna go through that whole set again, using the other side of your body. And then we're gonna stretch it out. This workout goes so fast, it's awesome. Who's feeling good? Thumbs up. Yeah, what an awesome way to start your day, ladies. Super proud of you for being here. Make sure you grab those weights. Our first move is those tricep pulses. All right, another 10 seconds. Grab those weights. You're gonna set it up. Down to 45 degrees. Pull those weights up. Lift the heels. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Press it back and pull. Reminders, our core is nice and tight. That's what's stabilizing us. Legs might be shaking. Woo! Can you hold on to that balance? In 3, 2, 1. Keep those legs the same. Bring those arms outward. Circle it forward first this time. Woo! Keep your balance. Try to find one spot to focus on in the floor in front of you. That'll help. Anyone else's legs shaking like crazy? Mine are. In 3, 2, 1. Circle it back. Woo! Keep those heels lifted if you can. You can drop the heels if you need to. Keep the core tight. Keep circling. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Shake it out a little bit. And then lift those elbows up. Got shoulder fly to press. In 3, 2, 1. Open it up. Press. Don't drop those elbows. Keep them up. Remember, heels are down on the floor for this one. If you want to progress the move, you could lift your heels. Remember, you can drop the weight. Your arms still weigh something if you need to. Keep that core engaged. Almost through. This is a long set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down, shake it out. Move down to the floor for push-ups. I want to keep good form, so I'm going to do knee push-ups. You can, of course, progress this to be on your toes. In 3, 2, 1, drop it down, push it up. Go at your pace. If you can't get that chest all the way down to the floor, you go as far down as you can go. Keeping that neck in good alignment. Should be looking out in front of your hands, not back at your feet or knees. In 3, 2, 1, hold it halfway down. You've got this. Really isolating those chest and shoulder muscles. Drop it all the way down. Far down as you can go before hitting the floor. Feel your body shake, but know that you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Drop it down. Press it back for just a second. And then head on up. We've got our lunge pulses. Other leg this time. So you're gonna step back and kick. I'm stepping back on the left this time. In 3, 2, 1, you're gonna step it back and kick. Slow and controlled. Really working that right leg, the standing leg. All your weight in that heel. Keep it going. Chest up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Pulse it up and down. Good form here. Make sure your knee is right over your ankle. 2 90-degree angles with those legs. Just a slow little pulse up and down. Chest up. Core tight. Chin up. Saying, yeah, I got this. In 4, 3, 2. Shake those legs out. Grab your weight. Down on the floor for clams. Other side now. Oops. Down on that elbow. Legs to 90 degrees. I'm gonna lift this arm and that leg. In 3, 2, 1. Open and close. Keep those feet together. So I'm gonna go down all the way. Holding that arm up. Hand right in line with the shoulder. Core tight. Don't let that back arch. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse it. 1 inch up and down. Feel that work in your glutes, outer hips. Doesn't feel so bad at first, but as you keep going, that burn intensifies. In 5, 4, 3, 2, drop the weight, roll up slow, move that weight out of the way. All fours. We've got our donkey leg sequence. Other leg this time. Remember, the first is you're going to press up and down, keeping that core pulled in, back in great alignment. In 3, 2, 1, press it up. That knee doesn't ever come down and touch the floor. Not giving that other leg a break. Flex your foot. Really work that hamstring. Feel that squeeze at the very top. In 3, 2, 1, hold it up. Pulses. Really work to make sure that back is in good alignment. Core pulled in. Lifting just an inch. Feeling that burn in your glutes. And press. Keep going. In 3, 2, 1. No rest. Out to the side. And up. Really feeling that in your stabilizing leg. Whichever knee is down. That outer hip should be screaming for a break. But not yet. In 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Rainbow. Tap it over. Keep that core tight. No arching of the back. Keep going. We've got one more move after this, and then our beautiful stretching section. In 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Shake those hips out. And our plank hip taps is last thing up. Down to low plank. You can be on your knees or on your toes. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tap that hip. Hit that nice solid plank in between each tap. If you can't get that hip all the way down to the floor, that's all right. You just twist that body. You are still working those core muscles. Keep those shoulders even. Don't let them do the twisting for you. It's your core that's working. Keep going. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop those knees down. You did it! We are all the way through the burn section. That 24 minutes went by so fast. Woo, towel off, move your weights out of the way. Grab a little sip of water if you need it. Slowly roll up to a standing position. Have your towel nearby you. Go ahead right here, just take a few inhales up. And exhale it down. Again, inhale up. Slow that heart rate just a little bit. This next one, hold it up. Exhale it down, grab that towel. What you're gonna do is hold it, say in your right hand, hold one end of it, flip it behind your back, and grab it with your other hand. This is an assisted tricep stretch. So you're gonna pull down from that bottom hand and stretch that tricep. I feel like I can get a deeper tricep stretch this way than just the standard push your elbow down. Go ahead, release, and switch sides. Towel in the other hand. Grab it behind your back. Close together as you can get those hands. And then pull down. Keeping the chest nice and open. Chin up. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Also feeling a little bit of a stretch on the bottom shoulder. And go ahead, release. Take that towel, hold it out in front of you. You're going to round the shoulders and back forward. Chin down. Spreading those shoulder blades apart, pulling the hands apart on the towel. Release, then grab the towel behind your back. Same thing. Trying to pull those hands apart, this time stretching the chest, bringing those shoulder blades together like you're pinching a pencil in between them. You could even drop the head, lift the chin up. Breathe. Go ahead and drop that towel to the side. You're gonna lift that right arm up, stretching the side of the body. Reaching that left hand down, not sinking into your hips, but lifting out of your rib cage. Other side. Nice, slow, deep breath. Go ahead and cross that right arm in front of your body. Little shoulder stretch. Once you have that arm crossed over, drop that shoulder blade down away from the ears. Breathe in and out. This is your time to relax, to focus on yourself. Switch arms. Left arm cross over, drop it down. Keep that chest squared to the front. Don't let the chest turn. One more breath here. And reach up, big inhale. Roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. You can stop right here at flat back. And then drop your hands, step it back to plank. Hold that plank for just a second. Do some work on the floor here. Drop the knees and work your way into a seated butterfly. Now, if you're a little bit tighter in your legs and hips, your feet might be out quite a bit in front of you. If you need to, you can pull them in, keeping the back nice and straight, chest up. See that side stretch again. Reach that left arm over. And switch it. Go ahead and extend your right leg and take that left foot, drop it over your right knee. Little seated twist here. So you're looking over that left shoulder. Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, kind of sink into that twist a little bit more. Giving your spine a little love. Other side, you're going to extend that left leg. Take that right foot, cross it over. Bring that elbow to the outside of the knee. Big breath in, and as you exhale, sink into that twist. Deep breath. From here, you're going to simply just take that left leg, bend the knee up so you're in a seated figure four. Going to flex that top heel. Kind of push your chest towards your calf to really release that glute muscle. They worked really hard in that workout between the lunges and all that donkey kicks, the clam movements. All of those work the hips, glutes, hamstrings, quads. So we're going to take some really good care of them here. If you want, you can kind of roll back, keep that figure four position, and just pull that leg towards you. From here, I'm going to go ahead and straighten that left leg, but then allow that right leg to fall over into like a little crossed over position here. You're going to keep that right arm straight, extended out to the side. Shoulders are down to the floor. You're going to look towards that right hand, really giving that outer hip and glute area a nice stretch. And release. Now roll it up and switch sides. You're going to fold that left leg, put that ankle right above the right knee, flex the foot, seated figure 4 stretch. Again, you're not rounding the back to try to get your face closer to your leg. Chest is open and lifted, pushing the chest towards your calf muscle. And then roll it back, keeping the legs in the same position. And then reaching behind that right knee and pulling it close towards you. Breathing through each stretch. Don't fight the stretch. Allow your body to release into it. Got that little sideline stretch, so straighten that right leg. Drop the left leg over it, knee bent. And you're gonna reach that left arm out. Try to keep those shoulders on the ground. Feeling that stretch in your spine and also your glutes and hips. It's not a very flattering camera angle for me, sorry. One more breath here. Go ahead and roll back, sit up. We're gonna do double pigeon. If this is difficult on your knees, go ahead and take it to single pigeon, where you've got your left knee bent in front of you and your right leg pressed back. If you want to attempt the double pigeon, you've got that left knee bent in front of you. You're gonna take the right leg and wrap it on top. So both legs are bent. Try to keep those hips, like right now my hips are not squared up, not even. Drop that right hip and you'll really feel that stretch in the outer hip. If you want, you can reach your hands in front of you a little bit. Go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Should not feel painful though, so if you feel any pain, then ease off. And if this is too difficult, drop that leg back into regular pigeon. Straighten both legs, kind of unwind yourself. Then you're gonna switch sides. Bend that right leg first. If you want, take that left leg back into regular pigeon or wrap that left leg on top of the right. And remember, feel where your hips are. If they look like this, they are not even. You wanna drop that hip so that they're right squared up parallel with the ground. This side's tougher for me. You can see my knees aren't exactly in alignment here. This side of my body's a little bit tighter. That's totally normal. But I'm gonna keep good form, chest up. Breathe. Allow yourself to sink just a little bit deeper. Good. Unwrap those legs and push it back into down dog. Go ahead and walk the dog. Take turns bending those knees. Make sure you're keeping your head right in between the shoulders. Lifting those hips up. Loosening up the hamstrings here. Drop those knees. Push the hips back. Reach those fingertips forward. Child's pose. Keep trying to reach those hips back towards your heels. Fingers spread apart, reaching forward. Then go ahead and step those hands forward, drop all the way down to your stomach. Little ab stretch, Sphinx pose. Lift that chest up, chin up. Nice deep breaths here. Okay, push those arms up. to all fours. You're going to step that right leg forward. Knee right over the ankle. You can keep that knee down on the ground. Both hands up to the top of the knee. You're going to shift those hips forward, releasing, stretching the quad and that hip flexor. As you inhale, really, like sit up from the stretch a little bit, and then as you exhale, sink down into it a little bit deeper. Push those hips back, as far back as you can go, stretching those hamstrings and calves, lifting those toes up to the ceiling. Nice deep breath. Shift that weight forward, back to hands and knees here. And then left leg forward. Bring those hands up to the top of the knee. Shift those hips forward. Nice deep stretch in those hip flexors. They get so tight from sitting. A few more deep breaths here. Remember, kind of lift up out of the stretch as you inhale, and then sink down into it as you exhale, a little bit deeper. Shift the weight back, lift those toes up. Stretch that hamstring. You can grab the toes if you'd like. You can keep your hands on the floor if you'd like. Don't lock the knee out. Make sure you're keeping a little soft bend in that knee. Last deep breath here. Tuck that leg behind you back to all fours. Press up, down dog. Walk those hands back. Don't roll up yet. Go ahead and bend that right knee. And then the left knee. One final little loving move for our hamstrings. Let those arms hang. Now roll up, nice and slow. Go ahead and pick up that right foot into a quad stretch. If you need a wall or a chair for support, go ahead. Remember, you want to try to bring those knees together. Push the hip forward. And switch sides, other leg. Grab that foot, bring those knees together. Really pulling up on that foot while you're also pressing your hips forward. And release. Do a few neck stretches. So over to the right, roll it down. And the left, roll it back. Other way, to the left, and down, right. One big inhale up. And exhale it down. You guys burned.